Hi all, welcome to Shivagana Aptitude classes. Welcome you all for the today's live streaming session. So the today's live streaming session, a new topic I'm going to start, which is nothing but direction sense, right? Another important topic for all placements, no doubt, undoubtedly, another important topic for all placements, direction sense. Direction sense is a non-verbal reasoning topic. It's a non-verbal reasoning topic, right? Reasoning topic. So in aptitude, you already know that non-verbal reasoning and quant, these are the major classification. Under non-verbal reasoning, this is one of the topic. I already covered around 6 topics in non-verbal reasoning in these live sessions, right? Now let us start the today's session, part 1, direction sense. Now what is the introductory part or the minimum information that the candidate has to need to answer this topic, right? What is the minimum knowledge that the candidate is required to answer the questions of the topic called direction sense? That I am going to explain. Now everybody knows that with this reference point, from this reference point, from this reference point, from this reference point, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. From that, right? From that, and this entire region is nothing but northeast. Then this entire region is nothing but northwest. This entire region is nothing but southwest. This entire region is nothing but southeast. So the primary directions are north, south, east, west, and secondary are northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. These are the secondary directions. Hope you understand. Now see my dear viewers, to this reference point, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. Now let us assume that you are facing north. Let us assume that you are facing north. What is your left? This is your left move. So for a north facing person, this is left. Let us assume that you are west facing. For your left is what? This is your left move. Let us assume that you are south facing. For the south facing person, what is his left? This is left. This is his left move. For the east facing person, what is his left? This is left, right? Left. Now from this information, see what is this move, what is this move, what is this move, what is this move? Nothing but anti-clockwise direction. That anti-clockwise direction movement is nothing but you are moving towards your left, right? Whatever the facing, my dear viewers, if you want to move towards your left, you have to move in anti-clockwise direction. This is the single point to answer many of the questions in direction sense. Towards your left you are moving, which means you are moving in your anti-clockwise direction. Which means if you are moving in clockwise direction, which means you are moving towards your right, right? Remember either one. I will remember only one, that is left move. If you are moving towards your left, you are moving in anti-clockwise direction. This is one fundamental point everyone has to remember. Now next one, what was that? Let us see. This is now the similar diagram that I am showing again. This is the pole to this reference point. This is exactly pole, north pole, east pole, south pole, west pole. This middle portion is nothing but northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast, like this, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. So these are right. Now in this slide itself I am going to explain another important, what is nothing but shadow. Now shadow is depends on timings. Shadow is depends on what? Timings. For example, during morning time, let us see. During morning time, this is north, this is east, sorry, this is south, this is east, and this is west. During morning time, sun is on east. This is sun position. This is sun position. Shadow in this. This is shadow position. This is shadow position. This is happening during morning time, which is nothing but sunrise. Okay, that's okay. Now if you are facing north, your shadow is towards your left. If you are facing south, your shadow is on your right. This is what I would like to explain. During morning time, your shadow is towards your right, which means you are facing south. One more time. During morning time, you are facing south, which means your shadow is towards your right. During morning time, if you are facing north, your shadow is towards your left. This position of shadow, this position of sun are fixed. Depends on your facing the shadow. Left, right will change. If you are north facing, shadow is towards your left. If you are south facing, shadow is towards your right. Now this is morning. Now coming to evening. During evening time, what? Sun is in this. Sun is on east. Sun is on west. Shadow is on east. Shadow is on east. This is north facing. This is south facing. Now during evening time, that is sunset. If you are facing north, your shadow is towards your right. If you are facing north, your shadow is towards your right. If you are facing south, your shadow is towards your left. So exactly quite opposite to figure 1. Figure 1 opposite figure 2. Figure 1 opposite is figure 2. Right? So this is shadow based. For shadow based questions, this information is required for you guys. Right? So if you are not north facing, if you are south facing, if you are west facing, if you are east facing, whatever the facing, if you are moving, if you want to move towards your left, if you want to move towards your left, you should move in which direction? Anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction, in this way. This is what I explained, right? So whatever I explained in this 9 minutes, whatever I explained in this 10 minutes, that information is more than sufficient to answer the questions, almost all questions. Let us see one by one each and every question. Let us see one by one each and every question. Now, before going to start the questions and solutions, every one of you, please press the like button to boost up the channel and share the class link to your students. Share the class link to your friends so that those who don't know, there is a chance to attend, and if possible maintain the link as status of the WhatsApp so that someone will get benefited by this activity, right? Thank you one and all. And for regular updates from my channel, subscribe so that it is easy, right? One thing, all sessions are nothing but live sessions that I'm going to conduct. From these only live sessions, there is no video upload, there is no video upload, only live sessions, live streaming sessions. Now, shadow based. At the time of sunrise, man standing, if a man stands facing east, his shadow will be towards west. Is it right or wrong? Let us see. During sunrise, right, shadow is here, shadow is here, shadow is, a man is facing east. At the time of sunrise, if a man stands facing east, man's standing facing east, his shadow will be towards west. That's okay, towards west. At the time of sunrise, the shadow of an object is always east. The shadow of an object is always east. Okay, whatever. If you want, you can remember these 2 points. Otherwise, simply whatever I explained, you can follow that. You can follow that, right? Now, one morning after sunrise, Juhi, after sunrise, okay, sunrise diagram I'm doing. Sunrise, sunrise in the sense, sun is in this, sun is in this, and shadow is this. This is shadow. This is shadow. After sunrise, Juhi, while going to school, met Lalli at Boring Road crossing. Boring Road crossing. Okay. Lalli's shadow was exactly to the right of Juhi. Lalli's shadow was exactly to the right of Juhi, which means Juhi is facing south. If Juhi is facing south, then only shadow is right. Lalli's shadow is to the right of Juhi, which means Juhi is facing south. If they were face to face, which direction Juhi is facing? South. Very simple. Juhi is facing south. So Juhi is facing south. Exactly. Shadow based question. Previously asked question. PAQ. Previously asked question, shadow based question. Very simple if you know the concept. Next, a man is facing south. Okay, I'm drawing. For every question, this is the diagram you required. Every question, this is the diagram you required, right? What is that diagram? North, south, east and west. This basic diagram is required. After drawing the basic diagram, a man is facing south, so he is facing south. Turns 135 degrees anti-clockwise direction. Turns 135 degrees anti-clockwise direction. This is 90. This is 90 anti-clockwise and 135, which means he is turning like this, anti-clockwise direction, right? 135 anti-clockwise, which means this one, 135 anti-clockwise, and then 180 degrees clockwise. From here onwards, this is 135 anti-clockwise, 135 anti-clockwise. This is 90, this is 45, 135 anti-clockwise, and then 180 degrees clockwise, which means దీనికి quite opposite. For this quite opposite, 180 anti-clockwise, which means this one, 180 anti-clockwise direction, 180 clockwise direction, right? Which means the man is facing in this, man is now here, man is now here. In which direction he is facing now? Southwest. In which direction he is facing now? Southwest. Answer is that one, right? The question I am taking in this way. Yeah, beautiful figure I am also showing. A beautiful figure I am showing, right? That is, in which direction is facing now? Simply finally is facing southwest. Finally is facing southwest, right? I have been drawn the diagram and explained, and finally for your purpose of understanding, I am showing the best view of the picture. A man is facing north. First he moves 30 clockwise and then 120 anti-clockwise, and he repeated this process for 50 times. In which direction he is facing now? Okay. Right, this is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. So he is facing north. He is facing north. First he moves 30 clockwise. Let us say this is 30 clockwise. This is 30 clockwise. Next 120 anti-clockwise. This is 120 anti-clockwise. 90 plus 30. 120 anti-clockwise. Right. Now after one move, he is changes from north to west. Changes from north to west. After first move, north to west facing. Now again 30 clockwise, 130 anti-clockwise, 130 anti-clockwise. So after second move, what happens? West facing to he comes into south facing. West facing to he comes into south facing. Now after that 30 clockwise, 120 anti-clockwise, 120 anti-clockwise. After third move, he shifted from south facing to east facing. Now after that 30 clockwise and 120 anti-clockwise, right? This is 30 clockwise, this is 120 anti-clockwise. So after fourth move, he is from east to north. This north is nothing but his initial facing, which means after 4 iterations or after 4 moves, he comes into initial. He has done this for 50 times. So 4th move north facing, 8th move north facing, 9th move north facing, 12th move north facing, 16th move north facing, and then 20th move north facing, 24th move north facing, right? 28th move north facing, 32nd move north facing, 36th move north facing, 40th move again north facing, 44th move north facing. Now 48th move north facing. Now 49th move north to west facing. Now 50th move west to south. So after 50 moves he is now facing south. Answer for this question is south. This entire I can do in this way. For every 4 moves he comes into initial. So 12 fours are 48. So after 48 moves he is in north itself. 4 12 times. Now 49th north to west, 50th west to south. Answer. Good quality question has been asked in the placements. And also GATE examination. Once again I am telling to my dear viewers, please share the class link so that those who don't know will definitely attend the session. Very important session for all the placements, undoubtedly. Next question. Harini goes 5 kilometers towards east. Basic question. Model 1 I am starting. For every question, this is the diagram. By reading the first 2 statements itself, this is a direction sense question. Sir told basic diagram is must. Yeah, basic diagram I have been drawn. From that basic diagram, I'm changing the color. Harini goes 5 kilometers towards east. Let us say this is the starting point. This is the starting point. From this east 5 kilometers, let us say this is 5 kilometers east. Now Harini is facing south. From the fixed point N, let us say this is fixed point N, and then 35 kilometers after turning to the left. Now south facing left. This is what I told earlier. South facing left. What is the south facing person left? Nothing but east. How much? 35. Let us say this is 35. Now let us say Harini is here. Now from this position, now Harini is facing east. Again she goes 10 kilometers after turning to her right. Now east facing person, right is what? Nothing but bottom. So how much? 10. Let us say this is 10 kilometers. Now Harini is here. After this she goes 35 kilometers turning to the right. Now she is south facing right. How much? 35, which means this is exactly, this is a 35 right turn. Now exactly 35. So this is the end. Position. How far she is from N? So from this point N, how much distance? This is 5, this is 10, total 15. Answer for this question is 15 kilometers. Is my diagram is wrong? Oh my god, starting is east, right? I'm drawn starting is south. Okay, just use your brain. He has been given east. Right, good. So mistakes also learn some lessons, right? He has been given starting movie is east, but what I taken starting movie is south. Okay, now this diagram will shift to how much? 90 degrees. This diagram completely shifts 90 degrees clockwise. So south facing to east facing వెళ్ళాలంటే 90 degrees clockwise కదండి. So shift this diagram 90 degrees clockwise. If you do that, the diagram will be like this. In this case also, this is 5, this is 10, total 15. For your better understanding, I will draw one more time. This is starting point. From this point N, east 5, and then 35 left, and then 10 kilometers right turn, and then 35 right turn, right? This is 35, and this is 10. This is the ending. So from initial point N, this is how much distance? 5 plus 10, 15, of course. Yeah. Next question. Haritha traveled 40. By reading the first line itself, my dear viewers, you should be in a position. Draw this diagram. This is initial. This is north facing. This is south facing. This is east facing. This is west facing. This initial basic diagram should be with you. Now walked 40 meters towards north, right? 40 north. 40 north. Let us say this is 40 north. From this point 50 meters left. North facing left is this one, 50. This is 50. Now here, after this 40 meters turning to the left. So west facing left, nothing but bottom. How much? 40. How far and in which direction she is now facing from the starting? So from the starting, this is how much distance? 50. Now from the starting, this end point is in which direction? From the starting, that end point is in which direction? West. The answer for this question is 50 west. The answer for this question is 50 west. That's it. Exactly diagram. Fantastic. The answer for this question is 50 west. 50 west. This is start. This is end. Next, Manu walks 4 kilometers. Yeah, draw the diagram. Basic diagram. Basic diagram. This is north. Sorry. This is north. This is south. Right. This is west. This is east. Changing the color for better presentation. 4 meters towards east. Yeah, 4 meters. This is the end. 4 meters towards east. And then turns right. East facing right is nothing but bottom and walks 4. This is 4. Now person is here. And then turns to the left. South facing left. This is 5. 5 meters. And again turning to the left. So east facing left, which means top. How much? 4. This is 4. So this is the end. Stopped. This is the end. What is the shortest distance between the starting point and ending point? So this is 4. This is 5. Total is 9. 9 is the answer. 9 meters. Starting to ending, shortest distance is 9 meters. Yeah. The same answer, same diagram I have been explained. For better presentation, you can take this also. You can take this also for better presentation. Next question. Next question. Jay started. First of all, draw the basic diagram. Basic diagram is important. Basic. Do it as a practice, my dear viewers. Take a paper and start practice before that, so that you will have a good idea. This is J started from the point 2 meters east. So let us say this is the starting point, 2 meters east. 2 meters east. And then turns left, which means the top, 4 meters. This is 4 meters. And then turns right and walks north facing right. This is how much? Turns right and walks 6. This is right 6 here itself. And then he starts walking 4 meters to his right. To his right. To his right. East facing person. East facing person right. Right in the sense, I no doubt bottom. Right in the sense bottom. Right? East facing person. Right in the sense bottom. How much? 4. This is 4. Here it is. From where again he walks 2 meters left. Now, south facing person left. This is how much? 2 meters. This is the ending point. This is the ending point. How far is he from the starting point? This is 2, this is 6, this is 2. Answer is 10. Answer is 10 exactly, right? 2, 4, 6, 4, 2. This is 2, this is 6, this is 2. Total 10. Total is 10. That's it. Very easy question. Undoubtedly very easy question. Next. Naveen started walking. Yeah, draw the basic diagram first. Every one of you. By the end of this session, you should be in a position having confidence on direction sense. Many varieties of questions are there, my dear viewers. As this is the starting time, I'm just explaining the basic questions. If you are good at basics, then that difficult questions you can answer, other varieties of questions you can answer. So be good at basics. That is the reason why I'm spending much time on basics. Naveen started walking 20 meters towards west. Let us say this is 20 west. This is the starting point, 20 west. Now he is here. From where he goes 10 meters towards north. From this point north is this 10 meters. 10 meters. This is the point. Then he goes 35 meters towards east. For this point east is this one, 35. So this is 20. This is, let us say, 15. Total 35. After this he goes 5 meters towards south. For this point south is bottom, 5 meters. Total is 10. This is, so this is 5 meters towards the south. And then in the end he goes 15 meters towards west. For this point west, 15 meters is this one. This is the ending. This is the ending. So what is this distance? This distance is how much? 5. That is 5. So how far is he from starting point? From the starting point is just 5 meters away. Just 5 meters away from the starting itself. Right. The diagram I will present in a better way. Right. This is the first move, second move, third move, fourth move, fifth move. This is the ending. This is the starting. This is nothing but 5. That's the objective of this question. Yeah, let us see this question. Finish this question, my dear viewers. This is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. Right? Once again I am telling you guys, practice more on this session. At the end of this session, at least you have to feel that, yeah, I have 2 marks in my pocket. I have a confidence on direction sense. With that confidence, you have to leave this session. That is what my aim. So tomorrow, next session, that is part 2. Another almost different varieties of questions on direction sense I am going to explain. So Manu, starting from a fixed point, goes to 15 kilometers towards north. Let us say this is 15 kilometers north. Now Manu is here. And then after turning to the right 15. This is right 15. Now he is here. And then he goes 10, 25, 25 after turning to the left each. So from this south facing left. From this east facing left. East facing left is nothing but a top. How much? 10. This is 10. Again, now north facing left. How much? 25. 25. This is 15. This is 15. This is 10. 25. Right. Now he is facing west. 25 left turn. West facing left turn in the sense south. How much? 25. So this is 10. This is 15, which means exactly here. This is 25. This is the ending. This is the ending. How much? This is the starting, right? Starting. This distance is 20, obviously. This distance is 10, obviously. So how far is he from starting? Just 10. Just 10. The way you drawing the diagram is important. Let us see. There goes the exact diagram I just drawn. Exactly same diagram I just drawn. Right, answer for this question is how much? This is 15. This is 10. That 10 is also this. So answer for this question is 10. 10 meters. Yeah, no, kilometers. 10 kilometers. Yeah, next you will see Now, if you see, what is the common nature that we have to observe, my dear viewers? Common nature, ending point is on pole. Whether it is a west pole or south pole, that's a different case. Ending point is on pole. See this question. Ending point is on pole. See this question. Ending point is on pole. Ending point is on pole, right? See this question. Ending point is on pole. See this question also. Ending point, this is ending, all pole. Now till now the questions that I explained all are what? The ending point is on pole. We got ending point is on pole. This is also over. Ending point is on pole. Now, well, let us see where we get the ending point. Where we are going to get the ending point. Now, north, south, the east, and the west. Vimal walks a distance of 3 meters towards the north. Yeah, 3 meters north. Let us say this is 3 meters north. This is. Then run to his left, right? North left. How much? 2. Let's say this is 2 meters left. There left turn 3 meters. Left turn 3 meters. This is left turn 3 meters. 3 meters. At this point he turns to his left and walks 3 meters. 3 meters. This is 2. This is 2. This is 2. This is 1. Wow. How many meters is he from starting? This is the starting. This is the ending. How many meters? Just 1 meter. Answer for this question is only 1 meter. Let us see the same diagram. Exactly. Same diagram. 1 meter. 1 meter. Just 1 meter. Just only 1 meter. Next question. Again in this question, in the previous question also, ending point is on pole. Ending point is again on pole. Let us see this question. This is north. This is south. This is east. This is west. Right? Let us see. Manohar traveled from the point X, let us say this is point X, to the point Y at a distance of 50. Point X to point Y at a distance of 50. Manohar traveled from the point X to the point Y at a distance of 50. Point Y in which direction? He is not given. Okay. Then turned to his right and walks 50, and again turned to the right, walks 60. Finally he turned to the right and walks finally. How far is he from the starting? How far is he from the starting? But Manohar traveled 50. Manohar traveled from point X to, from a point X starting to point Y at a distance of 50. But X to which direction is started? That was not given. Let us assume that the starting is let us assume that the starting is north. Let us try at a distance X starting Y at a distance of 50. Let us say this is point Y 50. I am taking north. I am just assuming he is going, or he is started in north. He is started in north. He is started in north. This is 50. Let us see what happens. Then turn to the right and walks 50. This is 50 right. So for this is 50 right. And then again turn to the right, walks 60. So north facing right bottom, walks 60. This is 50 and this is 10. 60. Finally he turned to the right and walks 50. This is right and this is 50. Now finally in the sense this is the ending. How far is he from starting point? How far is he from starting point? Okay. Distance, right? Now ending point is not on pole, it is on region. Ending point is not on pole, it is on region. So Pythagoras theorem I want to apply by developing the right angle triangle. Yeah, by developing the right angle triangle, I'm going to apply the Pythagoras theorem. Right. This I'm joining like this, and then this is the distance we need to calculate. This is the distance we need to calculate. Hypotenuse is this one. If I extend like this, if I extend like this, x z b, x z b is a right angle triangle. This x z b, this xzb is a right angle triangle, right? So this is b, and this distance is how much? 10. This is 10, and this is how much? 50 plus this is also 50. So this is 100. This is 100. So we want this distance. The distance is nothing but square root of 10 square plus 100 square. Answer for this question. That's it. Square root of 10 square plus 100 square, that is the answer for this question. That is the distance, right? That is the distance, square root of 10 square plus 100 square. What? Entirely different diagram I got. Is there any mistake? Is there any mistake? Let us see. Is there any mistake? Manohar traveled from point X to point Y at a distance of 50. So initially I am taking 50. Something am I do wrong? Let us say this is 50. North I am taking from the starting point. This is the starting point. Now easier. Then turn it to the right. North facing right is what? This way. 50. Yeah, 50. Now easier. Right. Turn to his right and walks 50. Then again turn to the right and walks 60. Now 60, which means this is 50, right 60. This is 50. This is 10. Now easier. Okay, now he is facing what? South facing. Now finally he turned to the right. Finally turn to the right. South facing right. Yeah, sorry. South facing right is this one, right? 50. Sorry. South facing right is this one. Right. So left taking 50. Right. This is the ending point. This is the ending point. How much distance this is? 10. That's it. That's the 10. Sorry, my dear viewers. Small minor mistake. Cool. So left anti-clockwise direction. So this is the anti-clockwise direction for this. Cool. Yeah. Next, a person starts walking from a point A in the north direction after covering 20. Okay, that's okay. So this is the north, this is the south, this is east, this is west. From this starting point A, north direction he went 20. Let us say this is north 20. This is north 20. He took right turn and walks 20. This is the right turn and this is 20. Let us say right turn. After that he turns to the right and walks 40. So east facing right is nothing but bottom. 40 moves. This is 20. This is another 20. 40. Another 20, which is nothing but 40. Before turning to the left and walks 20. Now south facing left 20. This is. Now easier. After that He took left turn and walks 10, right? Now, so east facing left is nothing but a top. How much? 10. This is 10. And finally took a right turn and walks 50. Let's say this is 50. Don't think this is 50. This is ending. This is ending. How much? This is 50. This is 50. Now point B. Now he is facing in which direction? Now he is facing in which direction? Guys, now he is facing in which direction? He is facing in which direction? He is facing now in which direction? This is which direction? East. This is the direction he is facing. He's just asking the direction. He's just asking the direction. For example, from the starting, in which direction he is facing now? For example, from starting, this is from starting, in which direction he is facing now? In the sense, the answer for this question, this is the region which is nothing but southeast. With reference to starting, the direction is southeast. In the end, it is west. No. Yeah. North, south, east and west. Let us see the diagram. Ram started walking towards east. From this point east, how much? 10. This is 10 east. Now he is here. He took right turn. East facing right turn. East facing right turn is nothing but bottom. He took right turn and walked 10. And he took a left turn and walked 30. South facing left turn is this one, and how much? 30. 30. And again took the left turn. Now east facing left turn is nothing but a top, and walks how much? 40. Okay, 40. This is 10. This is 30. Total is 40. Now this is ending. This is ending. Now Ram, how far and in which direction from starting? So direction is what? From starting. If we see from starting, in which direction is facing? Northeast. That is confirmed. Northeast. And we need to calculate this distance also. This distance also. Pythagoras theorem, if we apply, this value will be square root of 30 square. Square root of 30 square. And how much this is? How much this is? This is 10. This is 30. 40. Square root of 40 square. 1600, 925. Square root of 25 is nothing but 50. Nothing but 50. Northeast is the answer. 50 northeast is the answer. 50 northeast is the answer for this question. 50 northeast is the answer for this question. Right? Now see, in this question, the ending point is on region. If you got in ending point is on region, not other than pole, Pythagoras theorem will be helpful to calculate the distance. Pythagoras theorem is helpful to calculate that particular distance. Next one. Kamal goes 12, right? Again draw the Venn diagram, basic diagram. This is north, this is east, this is south, this is west. That's okay. 12 kilometers towards north. I'm changing the color for better presentation. 12 kilometers towards north. 12 kilometers towards north from the fixed point. Let's say this is the starting point. And then goes 8 kilometers towards south. For this point, south is bottom. How much? 8. Now back back 8. Let us say this is 8. Now he is here. So from there, in the end, he goes 3 kilometers east. 3 kilometers east. From here, 3 kilometers east. This is the ending. This is the ending. How far is he from starting? Which means we need to calculate this one. We need to calculate this one. This is nothing but what? Square root of 3 square plus this is how much? 4. 12 minus 8, 4. 4 square. 16 plus 9, 25. Square root of 25 is 5. Answer for this question is 5. Very simple. Very simple question is I asking. Very simple question. That's it. Next question. Bhargava travels 7 kilometers. Draw. As many questions as you practice in this session, you can sleep with confidence that yeah, I have 1 mark or 2 marks in my pocket because I have a confidence in direction sense. Bhargava traveled 7 kilometers towards south. Towards south. How much is 7? Let us say this is 7. South. And then 5 kilometers towards left. This is 5 left. This is 5 left. Now, and further travels 5 kilometers towards south. Now, for this point, south is bottom. How much? 5. 5. How far is he from starting point? Which means we need to calculate this distance. Which means we need to calculate this distance. This distance. Develop the Pythagoras for Pythagoras theorem application. Develop the right angle triangle. If you develop right angle triangle, this distance is 7 plus 5 is 12. And this is how much? This is how much? 5. So answer for this question is square root of 12 square plus 5 square. 5 square. 12 square is 144. 5 square is 25. This is 9. This is 6. 1. Square root of 169 is 13. Answer is 13 kilometers. That's the shortest distance. That's the shortest distance, right? Now again the ending point is on, this is ending point is on the region. Ending point is again is in the region. Is in the region, right? Now take this question for task, my dear viewers. Take this question as a task. Do this question as a task. Task, my dear viewers. If you finish, post your answer to my WhatsApp number. This is the question, right? Of course, I'm showing the solution also, right? Next, this is the question. Take this question and do it. Just to do the practice, and it is not necessary to post the answer to my WhatsApp because I'm giving the solution also, right? Sorry. Don't take it as a task. This is not the task question. From here onwards, I'm going to explain in the next session, right? Next session, starting itself is region. Till now, starting is what? Starting is a north pole or south pole or east pole or west pole, right? Starting is in the pole. Now in the next session, the starting is in the region like this, either this region or this region or this region, this region. Starting itself is region. That question I am going to explain. And also angle based question. If he is moving 45 degrees clockwise direction or 275 degrees, 180 degrees, 90 degrees anti-clockwise direction, after that 35 degrees clockwise direction, like this angle based movement questions also I will explain in the next session. So next session is a very important session. So in that I am going to cover many of the different varieties of questions. Undoubtedly many of the different varieties of questions that I am going to explain. That's it, right? So thank you one and